bothered Real Madrid much. They have held much of the possession, but here a turnover, and Lucas Vazquez with the takedown, and it looks like he's going to go in the book.
Well, we'll see. Lucas Vazquez being nice and bright. Inside of him, who nearly scored an absolute pearl out of a goal last week. Good ball in.
And an opening, blasted wide, a bit of a panic shot by Gerard Moreno. What a strange year it was, actually, in the province. Villarreal, not the only ones. Forward for Toko. Ramos strips, let it in. Toko Akambe can't get there, finally does. Rebound Moreno, and this one lasered home.
Moreno again, he is on fire. 3 goals in 3 games before, and this one near be called off.
Well,
and it's Courtois again that comes in and doesn't deal with the initial threat. When we see it again, it's wonderful play out wide. Again, Ramos can't get back. Moreno plays it, that looks onside to me. And then he pulls this one back, and this is where Courtois was going to get it, but he slaps it and puts it on a welcome mat for the following up with Gerard Moreno.
And now the VAR has ruled. Cazorla, so wonderful to see him play. Slotted in, Toko Akambe, and this time Courtois with the block.
A lot of heads, Granada, but Zidane as well. Yeah, started the
goal that Keylor Navas would have prevented. Chukwueze from the right bumps into Mondi. Down goes the Frenchman, and out for the goal kick.
Part of that deal that performed on exactly those sorts of situations that led to the goal for Villarreal. Athleticism of Real Madrid can never be doubted. And again, look at this.
Mondi,
it's a good ball.
Looking for Jovic, but cut out home in league play against Real Madrid. But they've gotten off to a good start here. Ramos, handball, just outside the area against Cazorla.
And we see this all the time. We
clean it up, it just creates a new set of controversies.
Wonderful, wonderful.
For the wall.
Better not jump.
Bale lifts
does.
It, and just over the crossbar.
I thought he might have read the fact that he's got so many options, and to practice all the varieties of them. If you figure that the wall is going to jump, there's a play again.
Cazorla,
magic.
Quick brain. Cazorla drops. Moreno can't get it away. Bale. Haven't seen much of Benzema or Bale to this point offensively. Chip into the middle.
But they are mighty.
Casemiro.
Nice ball.
Jovic.
Beautiful.
Low and wide.
Take a look at this again. Luka. Started at Red Star Belgrade.
Nice turn, Moreno. Bale throws a body in front and draws contact. In the midfield.
It's by a toenail. Some good challenges going in there. And again, it's a good game of LaLiga Santander football. The surprise is being thrown down.
Has helped. Gaspar uses him. Sneaks it across. Ramos is there. Headed down by Bale.
So good to give them lads over in Africa good credit.
Bouncing it in for Kroos. Left foot.
Look out.
Carvajal. Vazquez.
Nice ball.
Hangs it in.
He's in.
Out to charge was the goalkeeper Fernandez, and an empty net for Casemiro.
Smell it coming a mile away. Wonderful build-up by Real Madrid. And the hesitation.
Lifted across. Just in case, Quintilla putting it out for the...
Gaps are there in the back for Real Madrid to take advantage of.
Headed up and just over by Ramos.
And that's lovely football.
Chance on the break, Samu against Mondi.
What a challenge.
Good tackle by the Frenchman.
And he's got a tiger by the tail. He knows his teeth at the other end, Mendy, and he just gets there in time.
Gets the return from Benzema behind Jovic. Benzema, no. Vazquez side netting, but outside the post.
Well, the comedy of errors at the back of Villarreal, whose defence looks like a 3-ring circus here, but every time they come into this place, whatever the name of the stadium, this steady build-up and being accurate as this game goes on a little bit more. That's a lovely.
But then again, with Keylor Navas, he might have destroyed every single fax machine in Europe by this point. Wide. Vasquez
Nicely.
into the middle. Again, Pau Torres. A tower. Out comes Fernandez, impeded and fouled. Chukwueze leading. Wide for Moreno. Trailing run for Moy Gomez, but he takes it himself.
He's got options inside.
Mondi to Bale. Past Benzema. But a push and a whistle, and Villarreal gets a reprieve.
Again, nicely.
Into the box,
Magic
flicked on. Carvajal squares. Touchstone Bale. And on the stroke of halftime, Real Madrid strikes.
Danny Carvajal again, engineer-in-chief with Gareth as the whistles were going for this referee to call time. Ignored. Wonderful with Casemiro. Lovely challenging ball into Gareth Bale. And then this one, Gareth Bale is at the end of it. It's
get underway. The whistle from Jesus Gil Manzano. Maybe a defective ball.
no, a lovely ball from Luka Jovic.
Lucas Vasquez driving in on a double team, trying to get around Quintilla. And the ex-Barca boy rides him in. Fourth corner for the visitors. Kroos launches. Headed by Ramos, catches it on the up, and it keeps on going up. Knocking down his former teammate.
Onto the ball, Phil, and now with Luka Jovic in this game, it can leave that central attacking area for foul.
Continued play briefly, and then the whistle will come. Yellow card. Quintilla.
Xavi Quintilla is a German World Cup winner.
Measures, delivers, and system now. Of course, the international break. Casemiro with the cannon.
Really better football, but certainly more involved. And it's here nicely.
Vasquez forward, reaching in was Cazorla. Oh, no foul, says the ref. Lyon left back. Mondi dance to the goal line, and sliding in. Quintilla makes the block.
Back. There it is.
The trailing run. Slapped away. Rebound inside. Gaspar with the save. Left foot cross kicked away by Andres. Measured Vasquez. Varane not where. Cross well measured. Challenging Ramos. Slap.
Wonderful play from the new boy Mendy. Nice ball
here.
in, and he's offside. And the touch header from Gareth Bale. There's very little French frog's hair offside.
The stitching of his shorts.
And very, very close. And he'll look at it, but it looked as if Brazilian.
Driving into the middle.
Good ball.
Gomez over. Unable to come out the other side.
And Varane.
Vasquez.
Ball.
Caresses it in.
Great ball. Going to start to try to dictate the rhythm.
One Luka for another.
A little better. Joined the club at 16. And again. Watch this.
Vasquez. But an easy. Meanwhile, something dangerous this way comes in white. Measures, delivers, leaning in. Baka's first touch. Almost, and there's the rebound that's set in. And the goal for Gomez. Moreno denied, but Gomez will not be.
Too much space on this right side. Too much time to pick a pass out. And again, Courtois saves the initial one, but the reaction following up isn't quick enough. Wonderful one-touch passing here. Again, Manuel Gaspar sends this one in. It's a good save by Courtois.
Gomez trying to get around in a clash of 23s. Smartly brings it back and draws the foul, and a card against Mon. Here's the man who threaded the needle.
No.
And this time again Gomez.
Yeah.
Tries to go around Ramos. Still Villarreal, but Gomez seems hurt. The charge, a clash of tens.
Nicely.
His tackle
Magic.
sends it to Bale. Across.
Oh,
Near post goal. We're tied at 2. Bale's done it again.
Black touch to control it, and then catapults this one home. It's wonderful from Luka Modric. He gets cleaned out after he plays the ball. They're looking at this again.